How are y'all doing? How's your day? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at, whatever time in the morning. You know? Alright. I pray everybody's had a blessed weekend. Let's see what we got here. Cows. Somebody's a bull here, or bull-headed. Full of bullshit. Oops, I'm sorry, bull crap. I really am trying to quit cussing. I'm not, you know, do all right with it, and then I'm like, then I'm more certain points. I'm like, oh man, I'm cussing. I get it. Mercury. I'm not rushing myself. Just like with this, I'm not rushing myself with it. I'm just taking my time, resting when I can. I ain't like super rushing myself no more. Alright, just like this right here. It says, Mercury, don't overthink the situation. So, don't overthink the situation, and I'm telling you, I can overthink. I can analyze. I'm like, this, and I'm like, I'm going, like, and then, sometimes I'm like purposely thinking, like, some of this stuff's popping up to make me, uh, look, into the situation and like overthink it and do this and that, and I'm like, then I start getting like all crazy. I'm like, oh, this and this, and I'm like, it's like, then I have to step back, and I'm like, you know what? No, it ain't. I was like, there ain't no way, because I'm not that kind of person, or I'm not this or this. You know what I mean? I'm not. I like, never. I was like, it's just like, I just feel like there's things that are directed towards me, and all I'm like, and then I have, like I said, I have to step back and I have to realize I think I'm taking on other people's energies, and I got to stop doing it. I got to stop overthinking and putting myself in every situation, because every situation is not my situation for sure, and every situation, even some of the situations that are mine, or I think are mine, or like, you know, you know, I feel like, whatever that, it's like, has something to do with me or something. But it could. But it could be somebody, about somebody else. And I'm like, I'm overthinking it. And I'm like, oh, no, this is me. Or this is, you know, or this, that, And I'm like, wait, no. That's not me at all. I was like, and then I also got to realize, like a lot of, like, my information, like, and my kids, their like information was stolen. And I'm like, I know somebody's using my identity. You know what I mean? And probably there's two. And I know for a fact that there's other um, profiles and stuff like that of me, or people acting like me, and and I'm like, you know what? I was like, I was just like, there's could be a lot of sabotage going on here, and or like, I mean, I'm sure there's people going on these profiles and going as me, talking to people, or maybe that, like, even talking to people that I talk to or something, or I've talked to and stuff like that, and then I realized that why they ain't talking to me no more or something, because I'll be like in my head overthinking it. I'm like, what I do, da, da, da. And I'm like, you know what, I didn't do anything. I said it could have been a lot of this, because I know, like these phones. Yeah, I know they've been hacked and stuff. I mean, it's just weird stuff that happens on them at times. You know what I mean? That I was like, there's no other way. I know they're watching me on it. You know what I mean? I know that they're changing stuff on it, or they like maybe go in and block an email or something like that I'm supposed to get. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I know this stuff is possible, and I mean I've literally just witnessed some stuff that's too coincidental, and I don't believe in coincidences. You know, and but still, I got to not see that was confirmation. Still, I got to not overthink some of these things because yeah, I could. There's at times I could hit a rabbit hole and I could go down deep in it, and I'm like, and then I'm like, whoa, I'm like looking up and like, you know, the top, the way out is way, 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 way over there, and I'm like way down here, and I'm like, how did I get into this? And it's like I was like, oh, you know what I mean, like this is just too much, and that like, back when I got into like the I guess like the kind of truther movement kind of thing, whatever. Um, I got it, and I went down some rabbit holes, and I went pretty deep, and it really. There was at a time. There was a couple things that really affected me really hard, and I had to leave that completely because I got out of the whole scene completely because I mean like it I really I needed to take a break from it because there was I'm sure everybody knows by now like that, you know what I mean, that there's some deep dark stuff out there, and me being me, and putting myself, I like try to put myself in every situation like where I understand it because I don't want to judge people and this and or like I'm like, all right, look at it this way, and it's actually it might appear to me one way, but it really ain't that. It could be miscrewed, whatever. You know what I mean? And like our deep fakes, and it's just so much chaos out there now, so much unreal that there's so much confusion and so many dishonest people that yeah, I just had to take a break. I had to step back from it and take a break because it was started affecting me, and not in a good way, Uh, so I did, and I mean I still entertain some of it, like I'll be I'll look at some things and this and that, but I really don't get into it no more because I let other people, because they never wanted, nobody ever wanted me, and I used to, I remember back in the day that Discord, I think it's Discord, not Discord or D Live, They used to have D Live. I don't know if it's still there, but I remember like these people used to make fun of me and stuff like that, and I realized that like all these channels, they used to use like little walkie talkies, and stuff, and they would like communicate to each other like that through that. It was very weird, but there was a lot of them that made fun of me. There was a lot of people that make fun of me now, on even in like the terror community and the tarot community, and um just there's a lot of people, you know I feel the energies, you know what I'm saying. I feel the intent of people, directing things at you, or at me, and I take it, I try to take it with stride, and what I mean, just keep on going. But I mean, some of it kind of hurts your feelings a little bit, you know what I mean, and that's okay. I mean, everybody ain't gonna please you and all. I mean, so you know what I mean, and that's fine. I understand that. I was just saying, but I know that some of these people really made like were making fun of me and doing this and just yeah. So I leave them be. I let them do their thing, and like I said, I'll look into some things and that stuff here and there, but I keep to myself now. I watch westerns. I mean, I really don't watch TV like that, but if I watch westerns, and that's what I do. And I listen to tarot videos and stuff like, and or just try to learn some things, or learn about, like, try to understand some my situation, what's going on around it, because it's just very crazy. And but I really do keep to myself. I don't bother nobody. I don't talk to nobody. I don't I don't go out. I don't party. I don't do anything. I'm very boring. and sadly, the worst thing I do now is vape. You know, and I take something from my back here. You know what I mean? And but I really had, like, I don't know, a month or so. I mean, like, man, something. I don't know what. Something, because I got back problems anyway. I had back problems. Um, yeah, it's messed up. I mean, I really about put me down. Whatever it was, it and I was like, I really had to take something for it, and but it's all good, because I love the Lord. I believe in Him, and I believe through Him all things will work out. And plus, I love everybody, even the people that don't like me. I love you, or or wish harm on me and stuff like that. It's all right. I still love you, and you know, people misunderstand people, and this, or you know, or they have, they get hard feelings for something, or maybe sometimes, in some situations, I've had people mad at me for stuff they did. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't understand that one now. How you can be mad at me for something you did. I said, or putting me in situations, some bad situations for something I didn't do. You know. And that's sad, but I still show love. I mean, sometimes it's hard, but there's always a but, though. But I try to strive to be a bigger person than that. I don't look down on nobody, and I don't try to compete with nobody. I don't, well, I tell you the truth, I really don't pay attention to nobody else like that. You know what I mean? Like, I got so much going on in my life, you know what I mean, that right now I try to, I'm trying to figure out things going on in my life, and trying to get myself better. I got to get myself better, and you know what I mean, before I can do anything for anybody else. So I just I just do this on YouTube, and I'll post the same thing to TikTok and Instagram. You know what I mean? But I don't like do this. I don't give, like, people readings or anything like that, or I don't do any of that stuff. I had tried. I ain't gonna lie. I had tried when I first started, but I was, I'm learning. You know what I mean? I ain't really been doing the reading the cards and all for that long. Only a little over a year now. And I was not. I didn't. I wasn't confident enough with it like that. But I did try to. I tried to get a job, but I was blocked anyway on that, because whatever. But but now now I'm doing. I think I can do it, but I haven't tried to. I haven't tried to get that. Try to get another job, like doing this, like that, because I figured it was so many, people that don't know me, but they think this certain way of me, or somebody has some thinking something or da da da, but I'm really not that person. You know what I mean? Like, uh, and so I, there's just too many people up against me for me to try to mess with it. But I mean, I would, because I need money. You know what I'm saying? And um, but I'll get there. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So, like in that sense, there was a lot of conflict and a lot of people angry, or maybe it might have not been a lot of people, but maybe just one or two, just a few, could spread enough anger and conflict out there, or conflict out there to make a great severing, sever you from other people, other chances, other opportunities and stuff. And I don't, possibly, these people need to soften to love, or maybe these people um, that maybe severed me from things or whatever. They, maybe they are softening to love, or maybe like some of these, people that had a different opinion of me, maybe they're like realizing that there was just some angry people and a lot of conflict involved, and maybe they're softening to the realization that a lot of that was fake, or all of it, and because there's a lot of stuff done to me. There's a lot of stuff done to me that I probably don't even know still. You know what I mean? There's still stuff probably being done to me, and it's all good. I woke up today, so I thank God for that. So, someone's sorry. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, right past wrongs, uprooting. So maybe someone's uprooting, or someone's being uprooted from this anger and conflict, and they're softening to love, and maybe they feel defenseless now, and maybe they're wanting to right past love. Someone's wanting to reach out to you, and maybe they want to right past wrongs that they done towards you. They 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 done a great severing to you, and they're sorry for it. Because they did it out of anger and was just trying to cause conflict, and now they're softening to love, and they're realizing that they're defenseless, and they're wanting to right past wrongs because they've been uprooted from whatever. Baby steps. So either they're taking action, or you need to take action and follow your intuition before it makes sense, and just take baby steps. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to take the baby steps. I've I was just trying to put out, I was trying to do a lot, and I was learning. I was trying to learn, and now I realize, and then plus, being shadow banned and everything, I was like, there's really no need for me to be doing all that. I said I need to take a step back and take baby steps, take it slow, take action, but just take it slow, take baby steps. And like I said, maybe someone that done a great severing, and that is feeling sorry, is trying to take action, maybe to come towards you and try to right past wrongs, because they were uprooted and realized they were just trying to cause you conflict out of anger, and they're now softening to love, and they're wanting to take this action, and they're using their intuition and trying to come forward, and but they're trying to do it before it makes sense. You know what I mean? They're just doing it. They're like, they're trying not to overthink it, and they're doing it. And jump in. Intermediate energy, adventure, say yes to change, and maybe, like I said, they feel defenseless and they've been uprooted, and they're realizing that they need to soften the love and get out of the conflict and anger, and they're trying to take action, baby steps, and they're maybe they're wanting you to say yes to change. Maybe they want to change something in your life for you, and they want you to say yes to it. Maybe it's going to include an adventure. Maybe it's something that you're going to be able to jump into and be very adventurous with it. Inner Earth, jump into Inner Earth. Maybe you're going to go jump in maybe this person wants you to jump in a big hole and go to Inner Earth. But look like this adventure, maybe they want to take you to space, or they fly around the country, go to like adventurous places, and you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So you're surviving this. You have survived. You will survive. I will survive, 'cause I will get by. I will survive. Yeah. And maybe you're finding new solutions to these old conflicts and these uprootings, and these past wrongs, and you're trying to have new beginnings, or somebody else is, and you're trying to find new solutions to right past wrongs. You know what I mean? And maybe they want to have a new beginning with you, or they're, what I mean, in whatever way. I mean, partnership, friendship, romantic, whatever. It don't matter. But I'm saying they, or they just want to have a new beginning in life. Maybe they feel, maybe they're having a lot of conflict and being uprooted now because they were angry and trying to cause you conflict, and they're wanting to try to right these past wrongs that they did, and they're taking baby steps to have these new beginnings, and because they're unsure if you're going to say yes to this change that they want you to have, you know what I mean, and are these new beginnings they want you to have, and like I said, they're feeling defenseless, but they're going to take action, or you're going to take action and find new solutions and new beginnings to all this conflict and anger that has been thrown at you, and just know that you're going to survive this. You will survive. All right, y'all. I just want y'all to have a beautiful, blessed day. Okay.